You're watching Theme Park Worldwide, where we're here tonight at Drayton Manor for their first ever Thrill Halloween event.
We're at Night at the Manor.
And we're really looking forward to experiencing exactly what it's going to be like. We'd just like to say a huge thank you to Drayton Manor for inviting us to the preview event tonight. And yeah, we can't wait to see what it's got on offer.
I'm looking forward to seeing what they've got.
Yeah, because they've always done kind of like a family Halloween with pumpkins and hay bales throughout the park. It's always looked really nice. But this is their first time going in there with a Thrill event. Now, the actual event runs on select nights towards the end of October, and yeah, the first time they've done this because the park's open from 5 through until 9 o'clock with some scare experiences, and some of the rides are open as well.
I've always said they needed to do like a sort of adulty sort of Halloween event, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll make our way inside. I think we're going to hear from Victoria first, who's the managing director here. Give us a bit of a talk about the event, and then we'll head in and check it out. The new Drayton Manor logo looks really good at Halloween with the pumpkin and the bat just on there. And there's the logo for Night at the Manor. Media event, all scribbled out, and it's the scare event. I love it. And yeah, we've got a nice spooky archway here at the Tower Suite as well. Right then, so I'm now here with Victoria, the Managing Director of Drayton Manor Resorts. Great to see you.
Hey, great to see you back again.
It's always nice to be back, and of course see the park going through this huge transformation at the moment.
Yeah.
And one of them things is a brand new Halloween event, Night at the Manor.
Exactly. So I hope you don't get scared easily.
Oh, well, it depends what you've got in store for us tonight, doesn't
I've
it?
got a faint heart in this event, for sure.
So what sort of things are we going to be seeing tonight? What can we look forward to?
So we've kind of mixed it up a bit. We're looking at 4 key experiences. So the first one is Hunt for Zebediah.
Okay.
That one I think could be the most chilling of all. You're going to be walking through essentially on a ghost walk.
Okay.
And you'll get the whole story and background behind it, but ultimately you'll see Zebediah and possibly his friends making an appearance at some key moments during the walk.
I'm looking forward to it. Not giving too much away yet.
Let's say we could end up with a bit of a Hollywood ending with it, but you've got that. Then we've got so our Castle of Dreams over Christmas is now the Castle of Screams for Halloween.
Yes.
And it's definitely going to make everybody scream. Through the day we do a family version, which is a bit more trick or treat.
Oh, okay, that's good then. So
nice for the little one. So that's our pumpkin smash bash. But at night it turns into a walkthrough, essentially, where you're just going to be surprised at every nook and cranny that there is, and it is going to be pretty gruesome.
It's quite a big building to use as well, isn't it, for something like this?
And it's amazing because it's so diverse, right? We can kind of change it out and do whatever for different types of events, but for this one there's definitely an element of horror in there. So you've got that one, and then we have actually some great technology that we're using for the Haunted Express. So that would be our through the days Paul Perro.
Yes.
Transformed
at night.
At night it's going to be, one-way ticket, no return. You will get on essentially the train, but you're going to have a headset on. So we're going to use like a 360 immersive audio sensory experience where characters are going to come out during your ride. And I don't want to again give too much away, but you're definitely you're going to see that there's a few chilling moments with that one as well. But it's amazing. We're going to have a DJ. You're going to be able to ride the rides at night, some of the key ones, and of course Apocalypse that we are going to be removing at the end of the month in preparation for some exciting thrills.
Definitely, stay tuned for those.
But that is your last chance to go on that, so that's Zombie Apocalypse. So
it all sounds really exciting.
Lineup, yeah.
What was the kind of decision then for this year to be the year of let's go big for Halloween, let's try something different?
So I think just from my background, entertainment and events is such a key thing, and I think you get repeat visitors. I think this park, it is quite diverse, but I felt like we just could add even more to the offering, and certainly doing something like this, it's a real change up. So we're still going to do some of the traditional events, but we are going to continue to evolve that type of business and give our guests more experiences.
That sounds great. Well, thank you very much. We can't wait for tonight. Thanks for chatting to us.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Of course, we'll let you know later on what we think.
Excellent. I look forward to seeing the video.
Awesome. Oh, thank you very much, Victoria. Really
Thank you.
appreciate it. Right, let's go and experience Night at the Manor. One of our last times walking down this queue line to ride on one of the best attractions in the UK. Of course, Apocalypse, that is going to be closing next week. Get your final rides down here at Drayton Manor. Yeah, this is open for Night at the Manor. And we're starting off with a ride on here, Zombie Apocalypse. Not seen any zombies yet though. Starting off our night with a ride there over on Apocalypse. And yeah, no zombies yet, hopefully later. We've got somebody down here though. Is he real? Yeah. Oh. Hey. Fantastic.
I'm Wolfbane.
Oh, here we go.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you. Yeah.
Lovely to meet you. Are you just out for the night?
We are indeed, yeah.
You found you can have a smashing time, are you?
Oh, we are indeed. I like the pun there, smashing time. I love it.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Peace, brother.
See you later. We got the night.
See you later.
Bye. Here in Vikings, the rides are open here too, and you got the nice Happy Halloween pumpkins just down here as well. You get a good scare there.
Yeah, it's good, he is.
Yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it?
Lovely.
Part of the area, but yeah, fantastic ride on Apocalypse. It does make me sad.
It made me scream at the end.
Oh, one tower only sit down, but
will be missed.
it's a shame it's not going out with a bang, in my opinion, with the stand-up as well. But it's sad. It is sad. But I'm looking forward to seeing new things at the park. Yeah, definitely. And yeah, of course, seeing what Night at the Manor has to offer. It's a bit of a wet night, so hopefully the rain will die off at some point. Oh, what you got then, Charlotte?
Got an absolutely divine jacket potato with cheese. Look at that beauty.
Oh, look at that.
Absolutely beautiful. From Valhalla as well.
This one's open, located here
Beautiful.
in Vikings. There you go. Oh, look at that. Really nice. But yeah, you've got select rides open. Obviously, we've been on the Zombie Apocalypse already. I hope there is some zombies around there later. That's not just the name. And then along with that as well, you've got the rides down here, of course, Thor and Loki down here in Vikings, and also the Hauntings open. And then yeah, we're going to be going on the Polpeo Express, but under the spooky version that we're looking forward to, the Haunted Express.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Right then, it's time for our first scare attraction of the night as we enter into the Castle of Screams. It's usually the Castle of Dreams over Christmas, and yeah, it's been transformed for Night at the Manor inside. It looks the same from outside. To be honest, it still looks like the old Excalibur boat ride. Who remembers that? When you used to come round here, this was actually the loading platform, a spinning turntable. But yeah, looking forward to seeing exactly what this is going to be like inside.
I really don't know what to expect from this. What's the theme going to be like? I'm not too sure.
We've got to think it's a year one event.
It is. That's what you need to think of with something like this.
Yeah, I'm not expecting it to be spectacular with it being year one.
Be built up with over time.
Yeah, definitely. But we'll go and head inside and let's go and see flashing lights from this point. Oh, here we go then. As we enter the Castle of Screams, we've got some graveyards just around here. As we make our way past the pumpkins into the castle. Oh, it's a hands on shoulder and we're in. Oh, some nice smells in here.
It'll only cost you an arm and a leg. Stay. I like you.
Oh, here we go, so we're outside now. Making our way into the main part of the castle. Oh, he's on his brick. I'm sorry. Of the Castle of Screams, and I'd say we was in there about 8 minutes or so.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Now, we weren't too sure what to expect from the theme of that. Obviously, it's in the medieval castle, and that kind of expanded throughout inside, using a lot of the old Excalibur theming in there. The good thing is you couldn't tell it's normally used at Christmas, which is good.
No, you couldn't. It was covered, so you couldn't tell at all.
Yeah, there wasn't loads of actors in there, but the actors we saw were pretty good. I thought the butcher scene was my favourite in there.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Yeah, he had some nice spiel as well, which was good. And I like how there was a few hold points. It wasn't just keep walking through. There was a few stop sections as well, which was good. But yeah, the butcher was the highlight. I think for me, the actor at the end, he did a good jump scare when he came out, but he was holding just a fake plastic chainsaw.
It was like a small plastic chainsaw, but I feel like they could have utilised that a lot more.
Yeah, I think just do the jump scare, maybe have a knife or something like that. Unless they wanted to get a real chainsaw in there, that would have been better. Yeah, I think, you know, another item would have been good in his hand. But overall, it's a year one event. It was nothing out of this world spectacular, but it's certainly not the worst thing we've done this Halloween. That goes to the invitation. But yeah, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 from me with that one.
I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10.
You know, you've got to think it's a very budget attraction. There was nothing grand and spectacular in there, but it was nice to utilise that building. And for a year one, see how it goes for them. Yeah, I thought it was a nice way to kind of start the evening off. Up next then, it's time for our second haunted experience of the night, and it's the hunt for Zebediah. So yeah, looking forward to this. It's actually located down in the zoo as well.
It is indeed, but I'm hoping we get a real chainsaw for this one.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Let's go and find out. Here we go then, we're here at the entrance to the zoo. Oh, we've got spooky Charlotte just here. We've got a torch.
We have, we're going on a torchlit walk through the zoo.
Even though it's not fully dark yet.
It's not yet, but we've got a nice torch.
Here we go, we thought we might be better for filming if we come through now. Oh, spooky. Let's go in the zoo.
19th century, there was not much money around here, you see, so we had to build some orphanages. And on this hollowed land where you are right now, we had one of those fateful orphanages. Things started happening. You see, these 3 brothers were put in this orphanage because their family could not afford to keep them. One of these boys was called Zebediah, and he had his 2 brothers with him as well. So on one night, kids started going missing. Staff started going missing. And it wasn't until one fateful evening when the governor's son started going missing.
Ooh, spooky trees.
Would you like to go for a swim?
I can't swim.
It's fine. Teach you.
Oh no, it's okay, thank you.
Sure.
Yeah.
You see, no bodies recently have been found around here. You see, no one's ever actually found Zebediah or his brothers.
Really?
They could still be here to this day, but we don't know. Everyone that worked at the orphanages have long gone. Just follow on down, shall we?
Okay.
Is it safe? Are you sure?
Charlotte was sent down to check out the gate to make sure it's all right.
What's her name?
Charlotte.
Brenda!
You're right there, Charlotte, you're alive.
This is fantastic, this torches, look.
It's a great torch, look at that, it extends out. Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
I'll have to see the remains.
It doesn't look much right now, there's a tiger in there. But who actually knows what could happen? I'll do it for free if you want.
Oh! Spooky wow. Oh my god, someone's coming at us with a knife. Oh, what a lovely head. Look at that.
You see, I told you in the story there was 3 of us.
Oh wow, there we go. I think we better run, Charlotte. Yeah. Well, we just come out of the hunt for Zebediah, which is a 15-minute walk through the Drayton Manor Zoo with a torch.
The host that took us around the zoo was fantastic, so much banter, I loved it.
I thought the storyline for it was really good, utilising the river that went through the zoo as well, and took us right down to the back. However, there was something that we found a little bit concerning about that.
Yeah, I know. We was coming down the back way and there was a chainsaw, but the issue is it was going round by the animals.
Yeah, very close to the animals with the
Yeah.
chainsaw. I think that definitely needs looking at. I thought using a real chainsaw was a good idea, but maybe should have been done away from the zoo,
100%.
not near the animals at that point. However, I thought the attraction had a lot of potential.
It did have potential, but like we said, the chainsaw needed to be somewhere else or just not at all.
Yeah, or if they wanted to use the chainsaw, it should have been away from the zoo, in my
Definitely,
opinion,
yeah.
and done it in a different part of the park. But still, it was a good attraction. Again, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 for me with that one.
I think for me, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10.
Yeah, 3 out of 10 from Charlotte. But anyway, we've got another scare attraction to experience, and that is the Haunted
I'm
Express.
looking forward to this, to see what it's like.
Yeah, we've heard some good things from people walking across, and I've got to say Vikings looks really good in the dark as well. Here's the logo then for the Haunted Express, using the Polpedo Express that runs around Adventure Cove. Yeah, it's about a 7-minute ride, so obviously that gives us an idea on the length of the experience. And yeah, this is an audio experience with a headset. However, also, there's going to be actors throughout as well.
I forward to seeing what this is like.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go and check it out just down here. Got some spooky theme in here on the right as well, because obviously they do a family Halloween event throughout the daytime. Hey, it's like Charlotte's gone to a silent disco just here.
Got a bit of music.
You ready for this?
Yeah, look forward to it.
There we go, nice headphones. We've got some fancy lights in as well. Right, let's go. Oh my god. Whoa.
Oh, very close up.
Looks like we're coming to a stop again. Woo-hoo-hoo! We're getting some good tunes now. Hey! You might not be able to hear anything because we've got the headphones on, but we've got a bit of Destination Unknown. Proper dance mix.
I'm gonna have nightmares tonight, Sam. Are you gonna be alright? Oh, I'm gonna worry about you.
Well, we just come off the Haunted Express, and I've got to say, that was absolutely phenomenal.
I absolutely loved that from start to finish. Fantastic. The audio quality was great. The storyline was great. I loved it.
It's one of those that probably didn't look that good on camera, but you had to be there experiencing it with the headphones on that were really good quality, building up the storyline as we passed through Adventure Cove, and then of course we stopped at the little hut, which is just at the back of the River Rapids, and an actor came out
I think
towards
that
us.
really made it like the whole thing was brilliant.
The train was kind of chugging along at that point. Then we carried on through the atmospheric lighting, through the forest, and then we stopped again, and there was lots of actors came running at us. It didn't really pick up that well on the camera because it was dark down there.
No, you couldn't see much.
Oh, the audio quality was brilliant, and yeah, a bit of storyline, all built up about Adventure Cove and the history of it all. It was great.
I really like that.
A good 9 out of 10 from me.
10 out of 10 for me, I loved it.
That is by far the best thing at the event,
100%.
other than a ride on Apocalypse, of
Yeah.
course. But yeah, that was amazing. Really enjoyed that. It was just so well thought out. That's the best audio experience I've ever done.
I completely agree.
You know, I think as well, because we've done some weaker audio experiences this year, it made that even better.
Like the little rave at the end.
Yeah, like we did Terminal down at Thorpe Park and it wasn't great.
Yeah.
The Invitation at Alton
Not
Towers,
great.
which was poor. And then doing that was really refreshing.
Fantastic.
So well thought out, great attraction. I'd love to see them expand on it even more
would
in
too.
future years. However, that is great. Very much
Really
enjoyed
good,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, highlight of the event. Now, like we mentioned earlier on in the vlog, there is some select rides open during Night at the Manor as well, including the Haunting just down here. I do feel like it's a bit of a missed opportunity not having actors throughout this. I'd like to have seen them done that, maybe instead of the Castle of Screams, to be honest, because you've got a haunted attraction here that's ready to go and already with a fantastic queue line. But yeah, maybe for next year's event, they could do the Haunting live, because I think that would be brilliant. But yeah, this is a Madhouse attraction with some really good pre-shows that could be enhanced even more with actors inside. Here we go then, so we're inside Vikings in the dark now, and I've got to say, this looks amazing. Now it is raining, so I don't know how the footage is going to come out. It's raining pretty hard. They've done a good job with the lighting around here, as you can see. Thor, Zamper the Disco, looking good there at night, and we'll get some more nighttime footage of the park next week. Final day of the season, final day of Apocalypse next week as well, so yeah, we're going to be down here for that. Yeah, good to see they put some lighting in around here, and it's all permanent as well. Up when it's all over, yeah, get some tunes down here in Vikings, fantastic. But yeah, there's a look at Loki in action, the Zamperla Nebula, which looks amazing just there. I tell you what, it doesn't feel like we're in the UK.
It doesn't at all. I feel like I'm in a European park.
It's really good round here at night. I'd love to see more permanent lighting and just areas of the park open like this for this event. Oh, look at the entrance to Vikings here with all the lighting. Looks fantastic. The smoke, the lights, and Jormungandr coming over the top just there. Yeah, that looks brilliant. This is the route I'd like to see them go down really with this event. I think more scare zones throughout the park would be a really good move forward for Night at the Manor, because this looks fantastic with the lighting and smoke effects. You imagine what they could do with Maelstrom, Air Race, some of the other rides in Adventure Cove, and even the likes of Accelerator. They could do so much more around the park. Like, imagine this now as a scare zone with some Vikings around. I think that would be fantastic, and more the way they should be going with this event, in my opinion. And also, if you are coming down to this event, you have got the DJ here in Vikings. There's a hog roast here as well. And yeah, Thor looks the part just there, it really does. Yeah, this is fantastic. This whole area of the park, great addition. So as much as we are losing Apocalypse, which I've got to make clear, I still think is the wrong decision for this park. It is sad that it's going. I'm sure they've got an exciting development plan for that section. Sad to see it go, it really is, but...
Started to like it as well.
Oh, I know, Charlotte's enjoying it more now. Well, yeah, just going to get a few more shots just over here of Loki in action before we wrap up tonight's vlog. Oh, and there she is in action. Still the UK's first and only Zamperla Nebula just there. Beautiful attraction, visually really pleasing, and first time seeing it at night here as well. Looks amazing, that. Back in the car then now after experiencing Night at the Manor, the first time they've done an event like this here at the park. And obviously, as we were expecting, with it being a first year, it wasn't an amazing event. However, they've made some baby steps to work on for future years here.
I completely agree. They can just work on this each and every year to make it better.
The Haunted Express was definitely the highlight for us.
Fantastic.
That was a great overall experience. And yeah, when we heard of an audio experience, especially after doing the ones we have done this year, we was a bit thinking, oh, how's it going to be? This was amazing.
I really enjoyed it. It was brilliant.
That, and also the rides in the dark with the highlights.
Really
Vikings looks amazing. There's no speedy generators, all permanent lighting.
It looks great.
Yeah, that was a great addition to the park. And obviously riding on Apocalypse was good. Not too sure what happened to Zombie Apocalypse.
No, I'm not too
sure. There was supposed to be zombies around, but there wasn't. And then of course we did the Castle of Screens, which I think was okay. It was quite low budget. There were some nice scenes, but again, it's one to work on in the future.
It was just okay.
And then of course we spoke earlier on about Zebediah, which was the walk through the zoo. We heard later on that the experience had been altered and the chainsaw was only staying at the far end of the zoo.
Which is good to hear.
Yeah, definitely. I think that really needed looking at straight away, and it's good that Drayton Manor was straight on that, sorting it out. But like I say, there's some parts of this event that we've enjoyed, there's some parts that aren't great. I think overall I'd like to see them take a different approach with this next year.
I'd like to focus on like zones instead of having like attractions. Focus on having more rides open and having zones instead.
Definitely. You've got some other great rides at this park like Shockwave, Maelstrom, Air Race, Accelerator. They're all great rides and they all look good at night as well. So I'd like to see them more open, some bigger thrill rides, and actually focus on having some more elements around, like scare zones would be great in my opinion.
Lighting and some scare zones.
Like a nautical themed scare zone around Adventure Cove would be nice. A pirates themed scare zone in the middle. That's the thing, it needs something to tie the event together.
It really does.
You know, in between the attractions there was no audio playing, that sort of thing.
There was no audio, not really much theme lighting, no actors.
Yeah, like definitely, it needs more to tie it all together. Yeah. As an overall event, it's good to see them trying something different, but it needs some work for next year.
It really does, yeah.
100%. But thanks for joining us here on Theme Park Worldwide. Like I say, we're going to be back here next week for the fireworks finale. Unfortunately, they're not doing a big fireworks spectacular, a 30-minute show this year. It's only a shorter 10-minute show, but we'll be here to say goodbye and farewell to one of the best and most thrilling rides anywhere in the country. It is Apocalypse. It closes next week. Really sad about it actually, but we're going to be here to send it off on its final day. But thanks very much for watching, and that leaves us with one final thing to say.
Get out there and
keep on riding. See you tomorrow.